Hello, and thank you for being here with me today. If you have noticed that your eyes feel tired more often, or that reading small print has become a bit more difficult, you are not alone. If you have walked into a room and forgotten why you went there, or if a familiar name suddenly slips your mind, please know that these experiences are incredibly common as we move through our 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. I have spent more than 30 years working with adults just like you, people who are active, engaged, and determined to live well. And over those years, I have heard the same quiet concerns again and again. The worry that these small changes might be the beginning of something more serious. The fear that perhaps it is too late to do anything about it. I want to reassure you right from the start. These changes do not mean something is wrong with you. They are simply part of how our bodies adapt over time. And here is what I find most hopeful. Your body has a remarkable ability to repair itself, especially during sleep. You see, when you sleep, your brain and your eyes are not resting the way you might think. They are actually doing some of their most important work. Your brain clears out waste products that accumulate during the day. Your cells regenerate, damaged tissues heal. This nightly repair cycle is one of the most powerful tools you have for maintaining your vision and your memory. What I want to share with you today is how certain natural juices, simple juices made from vegetables and fruits you can find at any grocery store, can support this overnight repair process. We are not talking about pills or supplements or expensive products. We are talking about real foods, prepared simply, that provide the specific nutrients your eyes and brain need to heal and strengthen while you rest. I am not going to promise you miracles. What I will share is based on what we understand about nutrition and how the body works. Small, consistent choices can make a meaningful difference over time, and it is never too late to start. So let us begin. Juice number 1, carrot juice. Let me start with something that might seem almost too familiar. Carrot juice. I know what you might be thinking. Carrots for eyesight? That sounds like something my grandmother told me. And you would be right to be a bit skeptical. But here's the thing. Your grandmother was onto something real, even if she did not know the exact science behind it. Carrots are remarkably rich in a nutrient called beta-carotene. When you consume beta-carotene, your body converts it into vitamin A. Now, vitamin A is absolutely essential for your eyes. It helps maintain the surface of your eye, what we call the cornea. It also plays a critical role in the function of your retina, which is the light-sensitive tissue at the back of your eye that allows you to see. Here is something many people do not realize. Vitamin A is especially important for night vision. If you have noticed that driving at night has become more difficult, or that your eyes take longer to adjust when you walk from a bright room into a darker one, these can be signs that your body needs more of this nutrient. But carrots do more than support your eyes. They also contain antioxidants that protect your brain cells from a type of damage called oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress like rust forming on metal. It happens naturally over time, but certain nutrients can slow that process down. I remember a gentleman I worked with several years ago. He was 72 years old and had been struggling with dry, irritated eyes for years. He had tried various eye drops with limited success. After about 2 months of drinking a small glass of carrot juice each evening, he told me his eyes felt more comfortable than they had in years. He was surprised that something so simple could make such a difference. Now, preparation is straightforward. You can juice fresh carrots at home if you have a juicer, or you can purchase pure carrot juice from the store. Look for juice with no added sugar. A small glass, about 4 to 6 ounces, is plenty. Many people find that drinking it in the evening, perhaps an hour or two before bed, works well because it gives your body time to absorb those nutrients before your nightly repair cycle begins. One small note. Carrot juice is naturally sweet, so if you are watching your blood sugar, start with a smaller amount and see how your body responds. You can also dilute it with a bit of water. Juice number 2, beet juice. Our second juice is one that many people overlook, and that is beet juice. Now, I understand if beets are not something you have thought much about. They are not the most glamorous vegetable, but when it comes to supporting your brain and your circulation, beets are truly exceptional. Let me explain why. Beets contain natural compounds called nitrates. When you consume these nitrates, your body converts them into something called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide helps your blood vessels relax and widen. This means blood can flow more easily throughout your body, including to your brain and to the tiny blood vessels in your eyes. Good blood flow is absolutely fundamental to both vision and memory. Your brain needs a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients to function well. Your eyes, which contain some of the smallest and most delicate blood vessels in your body, are particularly sensitive to circulation problems. When blood flow is strong, these tissues receive what they need to stay healthy. There is also emerging research suggesting that the improved blood flow from beet consumption may help with mental clarity and cognitive function. While I want to be careful not to overstate the findings, the connection between healthy circulation and healthy brain function is well established. I had a patient in her early 60s who was experiencing what she called brain fog, that frustrating feeling of mental cloudiness, especially in the afternoons. She was hesitant about beet juice at first because she was not sure she would like the taste, but she tried mixing it with a little apple juice to soften the earthiness. After several weeks, she noticed she felt sharper in the evenings and slept more soundly. She could not say for certain it was the beet juice, but she felt well enough to keep it as part of her routine. Preparing beet juice at home does require a juicer, as beets are quite dense. If that feels like too much effort, you can find bottled beet juice in many grocery stores now. Again, look for options without added sugars. Because beet juice can be quite strong in flavor, many people prefer to blend it with carrot juice or a small amount of apple juice. The evening is a good time for beet juice as well. The improved circulation it promotes can support your body as it enters that restorative sleep phase. One practical note: beets can temporarily change the color of your urine or stool. This is completely harmless, but I mention it so you are not alarmed if you notice it. Juice number 3, blueberry juice. Now, let us talk about something a bit sweeter: blueberry juice. Blueberries have received a great deal of attention in recent years, and for good reason. These small berries are packed with compounds called anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are what give blueberries their deep blue and purple color, but they do far more than provide pigment. Research suggests that anthocyanins can cross what is called the blood-brain barrier. This is a protective layer that controls what substances can enter your brain. Many nutrients cannot cross this barrier, but anthocyanins can. Once they reach your brain, they may help protect brain cells from damage and support the connections between neurons. These connections are essential for memory and learning. For your eyes, blueberries offer benefits as well. The same anthocyanins that support your brain also help maintain the health of the blood vessels in your retina. Some studies suggest they may help with eye fatigue and with adapting to changes in light. There is something I find particularly encouraging about the research on blueberries. Several studies have looked specifically at older adults and found improvements in memory function. While we should always be cautious about overstating research findings, the overall pattern is promising. I recall a woman in her late 50s who was concerned about her memory because her mother had experienced cognitive decline. She was doing everything she could to take care of her brain health. She started having blueberry juice several evenings a week along with other healthy habits. Over time, she told me she felt more confident in her memory. Whether that was the blueberries specifically, or the combination of good habits, or simply the reassurance of taking action, I cannot say for certain. But she felt she was doing something positive, and that mattered to her. Blueberry juice is widely available and generally pleasant tasting. You can make it at home by blending fresh or frozen blueberries and straining them if you prefer a smoother texture. Store-bought options are fine, but check the label carefully. Many blueberry juices contain added sugars or are blended with cheaper juices like apple or grape. Look for 100% blueberry juice when possible. A small glass in the evening provides a good serving of anthocyanins to support your overnight repair processes. If you find pure blueberry juice too tart, mixing it with a bit of water or combining it with carrot juice works nicely. Juice number 4, spinach juice. Our fourth and final juice might surprise you. Spinach juice. When most people think of spinach, they think of salads or perhaps cooked greens. Juicing spinach is less common, but it delivers nutrients in a concentrated form that can be remarkably beneficial. Spinach is rich in two nutrients called lutein and zeaxanthin. I know those are unusual words, so let me explain what they do. Lutein and zeaxanthin are pigments that accumulate in a specific part of your eye called the macula. The macula is responsible for your central vision. the sharp, detailed vision you use when you read, recognize faces, or look at fine details. As we age, the density of these protective pigments in our macula can decrease. By consuming foods rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, we can help maintain or even rebuild these protective layers. Think of it like adding a natural filter that protects your most sensitive vision from damage. But spinach offers more than eye support. It is also rich in folate, a B vitamin that plays a role in brain health and mood, and it contains vitamin K, which some research suggests may be important for cognitive function as we age. I think the reason many seniors overlook spinach juice is simply that it does not seem as appealing as fruit juice. But with a little creativity, it can be quite pleasant. A retired teacher I worked with was experiencing increasing difficulty with reading, particularly in low light. Her eye doctor had told her that her macular health was declining and had recommended she increase her lutein intake. She started making a simple green juice each evening with spinach, a small carrot, and half an apple. She found the taste much better than she expected. After about 4 months, she felt that her eyes were less strained at the end of the day. She told me it was one of the easiest changes she had ever made. To make spinach juice palatable, I recommend blending it with other vegetables or fruits. Spinach pairs well with carrot, apple, or even cucumber. The mild flavor of spinach tends to blend into the background while still delivering those important nutrients. If preparing fresh juice feels overwhelming, you can find green juice blends at many stores that include spinach. Just be sure to check that spinach is listed near the top of the ingredients and that the juice is not loaded with added sugars. Timing again matters here. Having your spinach juice in the evening gives your body access to those nutrients during the night, when cellular repair is most active. Now that we have covered the 4 juices, let me show you how to fit them into your daily life without feeling overwhelmed. The most important thing I can tell you is this: consistency matters far more than perfection. You do not need to drink all 4 juices every single day. In fact, I would not recommend that for most people. Instead, think about rotating through them over the course of a week. Here is a simple approach that has worked well for many of the people I have counseled. Choose 1 juice to focus on each evening. Perhaps Monday and Thursday you have carrot juice, Tuesday and Friday, beet juice, Wednesday and Saturday, blueberry juice, and Sunday, spinach juice. This rotation ensures you are getting a variety of nutrients throughout the week without any single juice becoming tedious. The timing of your juice matters. I generally recommend having your juice about 1 to 2 hours before you plan to sleep. This gives your digestive system time to begin absorbing the nutrients without keeping you awake. Drinking a large amount of liquid right before bed can disrupt your sleep with trips to the bathroom, so keep portions modest. 4 to 6 ounces is typically enough. Now I want to address something important. If you have a sensitive stomach or if you take medications in the evening, please be thoughtful about how you introduce these juices. Start slowly. Begin with just 2 or 3 ounces and see how your body responds. Some people find that certain juices, particularly beet juice, can cause mild digestive changes at first. This usually settles down as your body adjusts. If you take medications, especially blood pressure medications or blood thinners, I encourage you to speak with your doctor before making significant changes to your diet. Beet juice, for example, can lower blood pressure, which is generally beneficial but could interact with certain medications. Spinach is high in vitamin K, which can affect blood-thinning medications. Your doctor can help you understand if any adjustments are needed. The goal is to make this sustainable. If preparing fresh juice every day feels like too much, consider making a larger batch twice a week and storing it in the refrigerator. Most fresh juices will keep for 2 to 3 days if properly stored, or alternate between homemade juice and high-quality store-bought options. Remember, this is not about adding stress to your life. It is about making small, manageable choices that support your body's natural ability to maintain and repair itself. As we come to the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a few thoughts. First, please hear this clearly. It is not too late. Whatever your age, whatever changes you may have noticed in your vision or your memory, your body still has the capacity to respond to good nutrition and healthy habits. The cells in your eyes and brain are constantly working to maintain themselves. By providing the right nutrients, especially during sleep when repair processes are most active, you are giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Second, small choices add up. You do not need to overhaul your entire life. You do not need to become a health fanatic. Simply choosing to have 1 glass of nutrient-rich juice a few evenings each week is a meaningful step. Over weeks and months, those small choices accumulate into something significant. Third, be patient with yourself. You may not notice dramatic changes right away. The body takes time to repair and rebuild, but many people who make these changes consistently report that after several weeks or months, they feel a subtle but real difference. Their eyes feel less tired. Their thinking feels a bit clearer. They sleep a little better. These gentle improvements are worth pursuing. If you are not sure where to start, I would encourage you to simply choose one juice, perhaps the one that seemed most appealing to you as I was speaking. Try it for a few weeks and see how you feel. You can always add the others later. Before I go, I have a small request. If you found this information helpful, I would be grateful if you would take a moment to like this video. Your likes help other people find this content, and I believe there are many people out there who could benefit from this same information. If you would like to continue learning about natural food-based approaches to supporting your health as you age, please consider subscribing to this channel. I share new videos regularly, all based on what we understand from science about how to live well in our later years. And I would love to hear from you. In the comments below, let me know which juice you are most interested in trying. Carrot, beet, blueberry, or spinach? Your comments help me understand what matters most to you, and they help other viewers learn from your experience as well. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I wish you clear vision, a sharp mind, and many restful nights of healing sleep. Take good care of yourself.